Okay.
Wait, it says, oh, okay.
Oh no, we can record this part because remember I can take anything out of it.
Yeah. Oh no, I was like, wait, something just happened. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see something. I'm gonna make this. Your camera is so much clearer than mine, or is mine clear? It just doesn't look clear on my end.
Mine looks fuzzy when I'm looking at my little square. Looks fuzzy, but your square looks. Wait a minute. Your square. It looks like mine. So I think it's just both of our computers. Because mine, I like a little robot. It's like little pieces. But
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm like, do I look crazy?
no, it's just our computer.
Or am I just? I do look crazy sometimes, you know. That's a little bright, so we're gonna go lighter. We're gonna go warmer. There we go.
You got your light. Let me do my little light. I mean, I got some of these. Like, let me see. Does that do anything?
Self-love is the best love. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Loving the Sound Script. We are on episode 11.
Oh my gosh, Stacy, we're at 11.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, guys, 11.
We are climbing the rafters. We are doing what we supposed to be doing the damn thing.
doing it well.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna. That's the same dance move that I do every episode.
Yeah. All right, well, we gonna come up with something. Maybe we'll do a TikTok for the people one day.
Maybe she will do a TikTok for the people one day.
You'll do a TikTok.
Include yourself only, miss.
You're not gonna do a TikTok with me?
No.
That is so sad.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm just not one of those TikTok people.
I haven't done one ever.
It's like, no, I am a TikTok person. I do.
Yeah. You're doing with the kids.
I do a couple by myself. I did Claire Huxtable. I did Jill Scott. I did Halle Berry. So yeah, I've done them.
So we're gonna pick a song one day and we're gonna do one for the people.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So Deneen, drop the disclaimer.
So as a disclaimer, we are not in the music business. We are simply just two chicks. It's just two of us. That's all. It's Stacy and myself who have a love for music. But more importantly, we have a love for lyrics. Because why? Because lyrics captivates my soul and Stacy's soul, because that's why we're here today. And I'm sure it captures everyone else's soul, because that's why you listen to it. That's why you tune into it. That is why you turn to it for whatever need it fulfills.
Yes. Nothing like a good road trip with some good sound, a good music, a good, you got a driver, you got somebody playing the tunes, and you just sitting there listening to the lyrics and singing your way on the road.
Right. Or on your way to work, like I do, driving in on the turnpike, and I'm just like,
you just struck a nerve. I have not drove to work in over a year.
She doesn't know what it's like, guys, but
I don't know what it's like.
She doesn't. She has the luxury of working from home, as most people do.
Yes.
I do, Tuesday through Friday, but on Mondays I do go in the building, so.
And you zone out in the car. Well, not zone out.
I do.
You drive
That's
safely.
Like my car time is my me time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking to anybody on the phone. I'm just listening to my music, and I'm just jamming out.
She calls me, though.
Okay. I do. Okay.
God mess with you. But that's okay. That's okay. No. That's okay. No, but no, I get it. Like, for the majority of your trip, you are listening to music, getting yourself pumped up.
Yeah.
It helps you wake up in the morning, right?
It does. It motivates you. It's just like, I don't know. For me, it just gives me like a breath of fresh air. Like, I needed this.
What do you listen to in the morning? R&B, gospel, rap?
Girl, my thing is bipolar, because it's a little bit of everything. I'm like, I'm playing this. It might be a little bit of Jay-Z. Then I might have a little, I might want to go back into some Hezekiah Walker. It can be a little.
It's a variety.
here, a little Leanne Rhymes, a little bit of everybody. When I tell you it's a little bit of everybody, it's a little bit of everybody. So yeah.
Yes.
How about you? When you do have the opportunity to listen to some sounds?
Well, like when I worked in retail and I needed to get myself hyped up to do my sales and stuff.
Right.
And
Right.
you know where we worked. I would listen to Jay-Z to get me pumped up and get me motivated to go in there and make the money. And
Okay.
but then, when I was going to the corporate office, listen to some gospel music to get my spirit right.
Things changed. Right.
Exactly. But
spiritual music when you go into the corporate office, you definitely do. That is really how you should start your day off. Put a little gospel on and just, give your praise and your thanks to the man above.
But the CD that I liked when I was working in retail, it was during the time the American Gangster album was out by Jay-Z, and that album that whole spirit of being an American gangster, that whole album just pushes you like, come on, let's go out here and get this. Let's go get it. Let's go do what we're supposed to do. Get this money.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So that was it.
Money. I just, it's a song for anything that you say. There is a lyric for that. So you will hear me periodically just randomly just blur stuff because it just pops in my head like that.
It's there. What have you been up to, Deneen? I've been up to millions of things.
She has. She's been busy, guys. She has been busy every day. As you can see, look what we're doing at this time. We never do this, guys. This never happens. But it's happening. It's happening. It's okay.
Because life was happening for me last week.
She's been busy. She's been busy, though. She has been extremely
But I'm so glad my daughter graduated college.
Her daughter graduated from Temple. My niece, her daughter, graduated from Temple. Yeah. We are proud. I'm just proud of my girlfriend. Let me just say, hats off to Stacy. She did a wonderful job raising her sweet, kind-hearted daughter. When I mean her daughter has all the qualities that you would want your child to possess. Her daughter has it.
She's a sweet kid. She's a comedian though. She's a jokester.
She's a jokester, but
she's a good kid. I did good. Thank the Lord.
So pat yourself on the back, Stacey. Pat yourself on the back. You got to give yourself a pat on the back.
Dust my shoulders off because I'm done.
Let me give you a high five from the other side. There you go.
Yes, dust these shoulders off. I'm done.
Oh, wait. She said dust your shoulders off. That's from Jay-Z.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Wait, what part? What song was that? Yeah.
If you feeling like a pimp, go and brush your shoulders off. Ladies are pimps too. Go and brush your shoulders off. Hey. But no, yeah, I did the thing. I did the parenting thing. It's not over, And being a parent is never over. We just celebrated Mother's Day. Shout out to my
mothers out there.
Yes.
Mothers, the godmothers, the grandmothers that are stepping in for the mothers.
The aunties.
The aunties.
Yes.
Anybody, whether it is your biological child, whether you adopted a child, or whether you are just taking that child under your wing, happy Mother's Day. Shout out to you.
Thank you, moms. Yes, moms are awesome. Like,
they are. We are. You know what? We are. We really are.
Yes. Yes. You are awesome, Deneen. You have to do.
Thanks, Stace.
Do your hair. You have to do their hair. You have to get them.
No, I don't do their hair. Let's make that clear, guys. I only do. I'm sorry, guys. I have really bad allergies. And sinuses is a really bad time for me right now. But I only do my hair. My oldest is 14, so she does her own hair.
Now, yes.
And the 8-year-old, she does her own hair. I'm sorry, guys. I do let my 8-year-old do her hair.
And that is fine.
I'm sorry. She does. She washes it in the shower. She knows how to wash the conditioner out. She knows how to put conditioner in, wash that out, and she knows how to put leave-in conditioner in. And if she wants product in it, she knows what she likes in her hair. She knows how to do it. Put it in a bun, call it a day. But I will do it. Don't get me wrong. I will do it for special occasions. If she needs a trim, yes, I'll do it. But other than that, she's on her own. She knows how to do it.
And you see that she's an 8-year-old. She just had a birthday too. Like, oh my goodness.
My baby turned 8. She's not a baby no more though. She's not a baby.
That's the crazy part is that she's not a baby anymore. Like, really? You're not like you are the baby of.
I just gave birth to you. Look, I just gave birth to you, y'all, 8 years ago.
Right. And you grew up this fast.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's okay.
Where does
It's all
time
right.
go?
They will always be our babies.
You will always be my baby. That's a Mariah Carey, guys. I'm telling
Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
you.
All right, we can sing all day. But then what else happened this weekend? Oh, I went to Atlantic City for Mother's
She
Day.
did. Her
I
and her
ate some good food. Every time I go, I've been away lately. I've been eating noodle bars and
daughter. Okay. Healthy
dim
stuff.
sum and
Oh, not so healthy stuff. Okay.
but it's okay though. It's okay. It was
No,
all
it's okay.
good.
You're allowed to. Yeah, nobody's monitoring, telling you what you should eat and what you should not eat.
Exactly. I've just been
What
eating it
makes you
up.
happy?
Yes. And then what else have I? Cinco de Mayo. I had some good margaritas last week. It's just
No,
been a week of fun.
what did we do that day?
Y'all went to
What do we have?
we all tried district. We all had tried. I can't even get it
Yes,
out.
we
We
all
all
had.
tried this district taco, which is now here in Philadelphia.
Yes, and it's good. It's good. My daughter still praises Qdoba and Chipotle, but my favorite right now is District Taco because if you're looking for that authentic Mexican taste, District Taco is it. Like
Yes.
I've had authentic Mexican tacos in California with Mexicans, like the world. I mean, just that taste, and it reminded me of it. It took me back to California.
I'll be going back.
To eating downtown. I'm not even sure I remember exactly where, but some really good food. So
Yeah, so that was all last week. Last week was a busy week, and now it's back to being cold here in Philly. Like we're in the middle of fall.
right, and that's probably why my sinuses and allergies are just going. They're going back and forth. So right now I really can't breathe. I'm super congested.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get this taken care of. I got to get rid of this stuff.
So, I think that's everything. I think we're all caught up on each other's lives. What else is going on? Nothing.
Nothing else. I don't. A birthday coming up. Woo woo.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, birthday coming up.
Whoop whoop. Oh, this week I got so many cakes to do this week. Goodness.
Oh, she's busy, guys. She's busy.
I'm busy, but it's good. It's a blessing.
Yeah, it is.
And then one of the cakes is so pretty. It's for our girlfriend whose birthday is coming up this week.
Our girlfriend's birthday is coming up this week. Yes.
Yes.
Our girlfriend's birthday. Which girlfriend? We have so many friends. I'm sorry if I really can't think of like whose birthday it is. I'm really.
It is our girlfriend Fatima. Her birthday is this weekend.
Yes. Stacey, I was about to say that, but you.
I know you were. I just dropped it for you real quick. It's okay.
Shout out to Fatima. Yes, she
shout out to Fatima.
To go away with her for our birthdays because we got that May thing going on. So, Fatima, I didn't forget about you. I definitely knew that it was your birthday.
She got me, not challenged me, but her cake is, because she's my girlfriend, our girlfriend. She said, this is what I want. Sent me 3 pictures and told me to do what I want. So
okay.
I'm excited about that one. The rest of them are just.
Well, I thought you was excited about mine.
Your cake is the week after. Can we get to that week, please? Can I focus on the 4 that I have to? Let me take things one day at a time, sister.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna let Stacey take.
She hasn't even told me what the theme is. Did you confirm the theme yet?
I sure did not. I did not. I just know I'm gonna have a good time, and that's pretty much it.
And that's fine. Your cake will be beautiful. It will taste good. It will be whatever flavor you want when you decide what the theme is, so I can proceed with creating.
I know. I'm so fickle. I don't know. One minute I want it to be this, then the next minute is this. I can't make it. That's what happens when you're a Gemini. We are very indecisive people. And I'll be the first to admit that. I'm very, very indecisive. What I like today, I definitely might not like tomorrow. Who I like today, I may not like tomorrow.
But you're going to like me tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, I will always love you.
Like, how you just going to sit here? Yes, that's another song that I will always love you. But how you going to sit here and say you might like somebody today and not tomorrow?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm your partner.
I know, but I'm just saying. Stacey done put her in the equation. I'm just saying.
Yes, I did.
I am a Gemini, and we're just very fickle, indecisive people.
And as y'all know, I'm an Aries, and I need to know that
Yes.
I'm like every day by you.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter because you can't get rid of me. That's one thing about Aries. If we love you, you stuck.
Aries and
It's
Gemini.
up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Did I sing it right?
Oh wait, big bad. Oh, do I got it, guys? Is that how it go? Come on, Stacey, let's do it.
No, I don't know it. We gonna say that for our TikTok. Cause I don't have that one. I gotta get Soleil to teach me that one.
Guys, I look like a robot, but it's okay. I never said I was trying to be a dancer or a choreographer. I just look like a robot. I was speed back to that. The days.
No.
See that? Y'all see them moves? Y'all like them moves, don't y'all?
So everybody listening on the podcast, I need you to tune into our YouTube so you can see these behind the scene antics that go on. This one
We never claimed to be dancing. We never said we were dancing.
She is so cute today with her blouse on, and this dancing is too funny.
Anyway,
Okay.
what were we talking about? We were just saying that
that I said you were talking about you being a Gemini and how you can like somebody one day and the next day, and that's fine.
And Aries are like this. Geminis and Aries are compatible.
Exactly. Which kind of leads us into our song because our song is titled Self-Love.
That title alone, can we just say that title alone is powerful, guys?
Yes.
You all have to have self-love. When you have self-love, it's imperative to have self-love. It's important on many levels, on many levels. If you don't have it, work on it so you can get it. It's important to your mental health, your well-being. It all plays a part. So having self-love is important. It's imperative to have.
Yes, because I read today, mental health. No, I was watching the reel, and mental health is the one thing that you cannot see somebody when they're still going through it. You can't see the pain. You get a scratch or whatever, it heals.
Right.
But you never know if somebody has healed internally from the mental things that they go through, because basically it's your brain. Like, how do you heal your brain? How do you stop your brain from those thoughts? So
you got to work on it. You got to find strategies and methods that work for you. Find things that work for you. When we think of self-love, it just having self-love, it just, it motivates you to make better choices for yourself, for your life. And that's why it's important to have self-love. Having that self-love allows you to make better choices.
Exactly. Because one thing, like Denise said, one tactic that I use for self-love is writing, and which leads to, I'm sure leads many of our songwriters to the songs that they come up with. That writing is a therapy tool. And, lyrics can come from anywhere. Lyrics can come from a place of pain. They can come from a place of happiness. And you never know what could be turned into a lyric.
True.
So that time when you're sitting there and you're going through some emotions and you sitting there and you just writing your feelings and just writing and, putting the affirmations of on yourself to make yourself feel better. Those things could be turned into a song. You never know. So that's just something to think about, guys.
Write them down.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm sure these songwriters with this song and these 3 verses that we're about to get into, these are some deep lyrics right here.
Yeah.
Yes. So, then go ahead and give us some background on our writers, and then we'll get into the lyrics.
So the writers on this song includes Ari Lennox herself and Najee Travis, Arsenio, I think his name is Arsenio Archer, and Sensei Bueno, and Baz, and who else is on here? Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Oh yeah, I got everybody, pretty much. I got everybody. So we can start with Arsenio Archer. I'm like, Archer. He's from ATL, and he's worked with Summer Walker. I'm sure you all are familiar with Summer Walker, and especially this particular hit, Girls Need Love. Girls need love too. Yes, girls definitely need love too.
That helps. That girls need love, and it helps with our self-love. To be loved definitely helps
they go
with your
hand in
self-love.
hand. Yes, they go hand in hand. And then we have Baz, who's from Queens, New York, and he from Queens, New York. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I was getting a little. It was coming out of me. It was coming out of me. Okay,
that was your New York accent.
Yeah, it was. It was coming out. You know, New York. You know what I was saying, son? That was real corny. That was.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That was whack. That was whack. But anyway, he's from Queens, New York. He's from Queens, and he's a rapper. And then we have Sensei Bueno. He is a producer and a writer. And I don't really have much background information on him, but that is the limited information that I could find on these particular writers. But like, you know, we've said before, if it wasn't for the writers, the songs would not exist. So we have to give some praise and some homage to the writers. And that's the whole point of this platform, is to acknowledge the writers.
Yes.
Who make it happen.
Yes.
Because it's their thoughts. It's their thoughts in collaboration with the artists or other people's experiences. So, you know, shout out to all the writers.
Yes. It's like a writing team just coming together and just putting their feelings in their words and coming up with a good song. A very good song. This song is really nice. And then I done lost the melody. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sing it. It's okay. Okay. All right. Let me just get into the lyrics so I can get it back. I'm gonna get it back. All right. So the song opens with Ari Lennox, and it's her verse, and she says, "I said, tired of being cordial, tired of being normal, tired of being forced in, tied up in the moment. I'm leaving without a purpose, wearing it on the surface. Love making it look good. Meanwhile, it's been hurting."
We all can relate to that. Making it look good, but internally it is killing you inside. Making it look good. We all want it to look good on the surface, but internally we're suffering. We're not getting what we need from that person.
Exactly.
They're lacking in some area, and we're choosing to continue down this path with this person, but internally we're hurting ourselves. It's like, we're not happy, we're not satisfied. When you are not happy or not satisfied, you need to move on, because all it does is hurt you. You know that you're not satisfied, and you know that you're unhappy, but you choose to stay.
Tired of being cordial, tired of being normal. Come on, because cordial, that means I'm not being myself.
No, that means you're just doing what is expected of you.
Exactly, for that moment. And that's why after she says that, she says self-love is the best love.
Just be cordial. So
no.
What you like, good morning.
Huh?
Like, good morning.
You might not even get that. You might get
Okay.
You know, I've been through some situations.
So do you, when you were just being cordial, do you still do your normal things? Do you still pack his lunch? Do you still cook his breakfast? Do you still cook dinner for him? Do you still fix his plate? Or is that all wiped out?
Oh, no. When you being cordial, you don't do none of that. Listen, sisters, when you being cordial, you don't do anything. You be cordial for the kids. You be cordial for the situation and the circumstances, but you do not continue to do all of the things that are required. And I'm not even talking about, I'm not talking about in marriage, because marriage is totally different. This is when you're in a relationship. Don't be wasting your time on these fools out here. You can't be cordial in a marriage because you done took some vows and stuff, so.
Pretty much figure it out.
That's a little bit different. But
you have to be, when it's a marriage, you definitely, the one thing that you have to do, if there are some challenges or some questionable things going on, you still got to be respectful.
Yes, exactly. And
that's first and foremost. That's the number one, respectful.
Yep. She said, "I'm leaving without her purpose, wearing it on the surface. Love, making it look good. Meanwhile, it's been hurting." So it's just right there. She's like, I've been hurting. I'm not dealing with it. So I'm going to go to the best love. Self-love is the best love. See, your love is the worst drug. Self-love is the best love, but your love is the worst drug.
You hear that line right there? Your love is the worst drug.
And we are all addicted to love.
Woo! Yes, yeah. The worst drug. Yes, it's not good for you.
Yes.
It's no.
We
It
all
serves
want to be
you no
loved.
purpose. It serves you no purpose. It's the
No,
worst drug.
exactly.
So you need to think about it in terms of like a relationship. Like, okay, if it's the worst, think of the worst drug. Put your relationship and replace it with the worst drug. Would you continue to? Would you accept that worst drug? Would you continue to engage with that worst drug? No.
Many of us might have gone through some things like that. But the reality is, once you realize that you're worth more than what you're going through, that's when that self-love kicks in and you're like, oh, whoa, 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 I need some help. And that's when your good Lord, your good girlfriends come in, and that's where your intervention, and you get rid of that drug.
Yes. Yes.
That's when you get rid of that drug.
Because it can be hard sometimes.
Okay? But going on to Baby Rose's verse, I like this verse here because it's like talking about the superficial part of a relationship, so to speak. So she says, tired of all this faking, wearing all this makeup, and meanwhile feeling complacent, fitting in, feeling basic, and meanwhile trying to replace him. But all these feelings are makeshift, hard for me to face it when everything is changing. So now that's deep because whoever the songwriter was for this verse, like they're talking about how it is to just be that fake person, and you put on that facade to be with somebody because you want to fit into their what they have designed for you or their mold or
right, yeah,
or whatever. And meanwhile, you're feeling complacent. Why? Because you're not being who you truly are.
And we all want to be who we want. When you're in a relationship, especially a good relationship, you will be able to be yourself. If you're feeling like you're not yourself, then you're probably not in the right relationship.
Exactly.
Or with the right person, or you're just not with the right person.
Right.
Because you should be able to be yourself. You should be able to be yourself.
Right. I remember somebody used to say, when you meet someone, you meet their representative. You don't really meet their true self until, dating.
I think that's everything.
Somebody. But I agree with that.
You're not going to show up the first date and you're like this goofball, real silly on your first date.
No, exactly.
Okay, I'm really not going to show that side of me, but
right.
Yeah.
So when you meet them, so when you're introduced to this representative, it doesn't mean that you're being fake. You're just, I guess most of us women, I'll speak for, are keeping our guard up before we let our guard down to let you into that sacred space that is, right, so that you don't crush our self-love. That's part of being that's part of introducing my representative is I want to fill you out.
Right.
She says, and meanwhile feeling complacent, fitting in, feeling basic, and meanwhile trying to replace him. That's hard because now you're trying to replace him, but all these feelings are makeshift. Why? They're makeshift feelings because this dude, you wanted to get away from him. You got away from him, but now you want to replace him. Why are you going to replace him? Why don't you take some time to love yourself?
Self-love first. Self-love first before you try to go replace somebody that has done you wrong or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Work on yourself first. But a lot of people do that. A lot of us do it, have done it. Instead of taking that time out for ourselves, getting to know who we are, working on ourselves, finding out really what we want.
Right.
We look for another man to replace the guy that just did us wrong.
Right.
Sometimes you walk into that same character and you're like, wait a minute, why do I keep dealing with the same type of dudes? Because you have not provided yourself with self-love. You did not take the time out that you needed to heal, to figure things out, to know what you want next.
Exactly. Exactly.
And what you want different, you know.
Exactly. And be specific about what you want. If you know that you don't want children, say these, say what you want. Say what you don't want. Be honest. And then that's part of your self-love, because if you're just fitting into, what did she say? Fitting in, feeling basic. Yeah, because you're fitting in and you're feeling basic, because that's not who you're not meant to be basic. None of us are meant to be basic. We're all meant to be these bright, shining stars and lights in the world to,
I've always been called sunshine, so I like to think wherever I go, I bring the light.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot dummy yourself down because you don't know who you are and what you want, but you know you want some man. Nah, don't work like that. And I mean, don't take this don't take this like Stacey had all the answers all her life. Because there was times, I'm not gonna say because of who I am, I'm not gonna say didn't have self-love, but there's certain things that I wanted in life that I decided to put my love aside for those things, or put my concerns first aside for those things. But this old head Stacey, no.
She's old head Stacey.
Yeah. If it don't fit in my little box,
right,
I don't have time for it. But that's something I had to grow into. I always knew I was Stacey. I always knew I was this girl. I always knew I was that girl, that John, whatever. I never doubted myself. But I did make bad decisions based on things that I thought I wanted, not being honest with myself about what I didn't want. And we'll leave it at that.
And we've all made, a lot of us travel down that road where we've made bad choices, based off of our self-love,
Yes.
Eventually you do learn. You do.
Exactly. And that's why this old head Stacey is here to teach you young Jones. Teach y'all a thing or two.
Right.
Denise still a young John until the end of the month, y'all. Then I'm gonna put her in the old head category with me. I'm not gonna tell her age, but I'm gonna put her in the old head category with me on her birthday.
Just stop it right there, okay?
She's cute, y'all. I want y'all to put down in the comments, how old do you think Denise is?
God, can you? No, I don't need anybody putting anything down in no comments about how old they think I am. Keep it to yourself.
Look at her. She's cute, y'all.
Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. However old you think I am, keep it to yourself.
Look at her skin. Her skin all popping and stuff. She all pretty.
Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't listen.
All right, let me stop causing trouble. All right, we have one more verse.
Stacey is trying to marry me off, guys. She's hilarious. She's fun.
No, it got to be the right person, because they can't take you away. They got to take you.
No, they can take me away. Take me.
I got to come. I got to be a part of it.
See, I want to know how it feels to be loved. That is from Escape. And if you didn't see Escape versus SWV on Mother's Day,
you was missing something.
The best verses for me. Oh my, I was, woo! My adrenaline was running. I was in bed oh my God, I feel like I was at a concert.
I was in bed by myself. I had the whole.
Wait, was that Mother's Day? That was
no, that was the night before.
That was the night before, because I was like, wait a minute. I didn't have my kids. Did not.
Girl.
That was the night before Mother's Day.
Those sisters.
Woo, let me just tell you, I grew up listening to both. And I'm gonna leave it there.
I grew up as the same, and I was just glad. Now, yeah, I'm not going to say who won or anything. I was just glad when Coco got up off that couch and decided to let us hear her voice.
Right.
That girl.
I don't think it was about, for me, it's not, when I listen to verses, I never look at it like who's winning who. I just look at it like these are both talented people that everyone adores and loves and grew up listening to, whoever the groups that they pair. Mm-hmm. I just look at it like they're coming together.
Yeah, and it's paying homage to and giving them their flowers now. Like, these are songs that we have not heard on the radio. If you don't stream them now, then they're not getting played. Like,
right.
there's no videos, no old school video channel anymore. Like, these are our old school 90s jams that
Right.
if we don't play them, our kids wouldn't know. Like, my daughter, who is what, almost 22, she only knew like the basic Escape songs. Of course she knew Weak by SWV because that's still a number one hit.
Yeah.
But like some of the songs that I was sitting there jamming to, singing to, she was like, I ain't never heard of that. If I replay it now, because of course they have the playlist now on, all the streaming sites or whatever. If I play it now, she wouldn't know half those songs. She probably would know 3 songs.
Okay.
But that's just to show that chimes have changed, and it's, we have to support those. I love verses. I love every last one of them. Even the one like, I think it was Method Man and Redman. I didn't know all their songs, but just to see them up there and that both of them are 50 years old and they're jamming and they still got it, that was dope. So I'm gonna be here for verses.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna be here for verses. Okay. Gotta get back. Let's get back.
Sorry. We did go off track, but sorry about that, guys. But it happens like this.
That happens. When it comes to music, that's how we do. Okay, the last verse is by Bass. Take it in vain. This pain is a feeling that we can't ignore. Dealer man, hand me more. A baby in a candy store. I got secrets that just can't leave tour. How did we go from lost in your arms to arms in a conflict? Long arm my conscience, lost in my thoughts, the cost of my art. We're growing apart. You growing irate, stuck in the door of my state. I carry my Gemini traits. I bury my face. Shameful hands took your hand, led you astray, as you would say. As soon as we clash, you educate. As for the date, it was like last June or May. We were like, let's do the break, cause self-love is the best love. So he's talking to a female. This is a gentleman. So whoever wrote this is a man talking about how they even tried to figure out how they went from loving each other
to having a conflict.
Yes.
To being to whoever was irate. Who was irate in the song? Okay, well I guess she was irate.
You growing irate, yeah. We growing apart. So he's admitting that they both grew apart.
And it happens like that in time. Sometimes you grow up and things, you just go in different directions and you can grow apart. That can happen.
Yes. That is straight, as you say. So did he lead her astray? Or did she just feel led astray because she didn't have enough self-love to understand that she wasn't telling him what she wanted from the beginning? So who led who astray? Did she lead herself astray?
That's a good point.
Right, by not having enough self-love to tell him what she wanted. That's kind of deep. But then I like the part stuck in the door of my state. I carry my Gemini traits.
She would just want to go back to that line. I knew she would. She's gonna because you know why? I'm a Gemini. What traits? Come on, bring it in.
And my mother, my darling mother is a Gemini, so I carry my Gemini traits.
We the best. There you go. Gemini traits. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. I'm trying to.
It's either up or down.
I disagree.
It's either left or right. It's either don't like you or do like you. You already said that. So that's how y'all are. Fortunately, I get along with all the Geminis in my life.
Because we're the sweetest, kindest people. You know, people are like, oh, Geminis, they're so two-faced. No, I don't have that side. I'm literally the same person. When I wake up, and I'm not moody. When I wake up, I'm literally this happy, bubbly person when I wake up. It's like, good morning. It's like little birds chirping. It's like, it's my voice. Good morning. Like, I'm a happy person. I'm the same person. If I'm going through something, no one will ever know because I don't show it. I'm not talking about it. I don't carry it. And anybody that knows me, they're like, yo, I had a friend say that one time. She was like, yo, you're right. I really don't know when you're going through stuff. I'm like, well, you're not supposed to. What am I supposed to be walking around moping and miserable? No, I'm still myself. I'm always the same. You see me today, you see me a year from now, it's gonna be the same thing. It's still like I don't.
You never wanted to black out and beat somebody up?
Black out and beat somebody up?
Yeah.
No,
I'm telling you, Geminis can go from 0 to 100 real fast. I just need to know if somebody ever did anything to you to make you want to do that.
Yes, yes, people have done things to make me, but the way that I get mad is probably different from other people. I'm not like this loud, rowdy person. My voice can't even project that loud, so it's not even gonna. But yeah, I get mad. I get angry. I get irritated. But when I get irritated, I'm just quiet. So some people are irritated and they're vocal about it. I'm just quiet, and that's
you darling Geminis.
My irritation is internal, so it's like I'm irritated, but it's probably killing me more on the inside.
Okay.
Than it is on the outside. Yeah. Yeah, but when I hear people say things about, I'm like, that's not me. And they're like, because you don't fit it. You're not a Gemini. I'm like, I am really a Gemini. I'm just probably maybe a different Gemini. But I mean, just myself.
Okay. I'm going to let you be who you be. That's why I love you, because you have self-love and you know who you are.
Thank you.
And as long as you...
mad, guys, don't let anybody say, yes, I get mad. And when I get mad, you got to really take me, I get mad. I definitely get mad.
And it's called maturity. Because
I definitely get mad. But I just, I'm more of a like, if I'm mad, let's talk it out. Let's figure it out. Let's talk.
But he said I bury my face. Shameful hands took your hand. So was he hiding something when he buried, like I said, he was hiding behind that representative, some of his, Gemini traits. Maybe he's admitting that he has those traits. But he hid behind them and took her hand and led her astray. That could have been like this verse is actually doper than the last verse because like the way he writes, like we were like, let's do the break because self-love is the best love, but your love was the worst drug. Like this song was very well put together. I'm glad it was, two females with their two breakdowns of how, relationships go, and then the male perspective of it. This is a really good choice. I like this song. But in the end, I will say that the only reason I can tolerate Janine and my mother is because self-love is the best love. And they love me. They love me for all my crazy Aries antics.
As Aries?
So I'll just keep on loving them through there.
Crazy. They Geminis. No, it's Aries. Aries are they crazy. And
we're loud. We're loud.
They snap. They snap. They just like.
And I think that's why I pick with y'all so bad, is because I want y'all to just let it out. Let it out. Let these people know that they.
Ours is a build up. It's like it goes years and it build up and it builds up.
No, don't build up anything. This is my advice to all my Geminis out there. Let that shit out. Let it out. Yeah. Say what you gotta say and get it done.
Okay. Say what you gotta say, even if it hurts somebody's feelings, even if it.
But no, because.
Okay.
Aries do not intentionally hurt anybody's feelings. We are the most giving, loving people.
Okay, so you know what I think about Geminis, or what I'm going to say in regards to myself, that I consider people's feelings first. I do that a lot. I think everybody's nice. I do. Until they've crossed me, and then I'm like, oh no, she's not a nice person. She's not a nice person. But I tend to put everybody's feelings first. I think about any situation or scenario that I'm in, I'm thinking about how will this person feel? How are they going to feel? And how are they going to respond? I have like a whole bunch of different scenarios in my head that I'm like, okay. And then that'll determine how I will respond or react or, even confront the situation, because I'm going to think about every scenario first before I even confront a situation.
That's okay, as long as it's not affecting your self-love. If it's not affecting your mental, and that's how you handle things, then that's fine too.
I'm laughing because I know what Stacey laughing at, so I'm cracking up.
So as long as whatever you choose to do in life, as long as you're loving yourself and you're putting yourself and your feelings first, then that's fine. I respect the name for thinking of other people, but Stacey, I don't care.
No, but I need to be like that. I need to be more like Stacey, though.
No, because
I consider people's feelings and not think about how it's going to affect this person. You know, how they're going to respond to it. I need to be the opposite.
No, you don't.
With that. I need to be more hard on hardcore. Like, look, I don't give a flying fart about your feelings
because your way. I don't stop to think sometimes, and you stopping to think keeps a lot of things from happening. Because like today, I got a text today, and I'm not gonna say from who or whatever, but I'm sitting there and I'm debating on what I'm gonna say because I'm tired of people, and I'm not gonna go on my rant. I'm not gonna get on the rant. I'm just tired of people with their expectations. You know, you tell somebody what you're gonna do, and then tell them what you expect from them. No. When we're all grown.
Do you set, so I don't, here's the thing with me. I don't like to set expectations if I didn't discuss them with the person, because you know why? For me, they're in my head, those are my expectations. So if I'm setting expectations of somebody or people without having the conversation or discussion with the party, it sets myself up. It backfires on me, and it sets me up for failure because
thank you.
I'm the one getting disappointed. Why? Because of the expectations that I set in my head without discussing the expectations that I had with whomever.
Thank you.
So I feel like if you have expectations, they need to be addressed, and you need to discuss them. You need to let the other party know. Because what happens is you just hurt yourself. You're the one that's going to have the disappointment. You are the one that's going to be feeling hurt.
Mm-hmm. So, and that's what I said with that situation. My initial response was like, "Oh, you done lost your mind." But I said, "Nope. Take a step back.
Yeah.
And go record, and come back to it tomorrow. I'm not even going to address it tonight. Tonight, I'm going to do what I have to do for this recording." And finish my business, handle my business. Because at the end of the day, my self-love is, can I go to sleep knowing that I have done everything that I had to do for the day to serve my purpose on this earth to make this world a better place for me and my family. I can't worry about what you're thinking or what you're feeling or whatever. And if the love that somebody is putting in your life, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a family member, or whatever, don't let it be a drug. Just don't let it be a drug. Don't let it mess up your self-love. That's just me.
Right.
And that's the name too. We just have different ways of dealing with things. And yes, I pick with her for who she is, but I love her for who she is because, as she said, expectations only lead to you being disappointed.
That's all it does. That's all it does.
But that's all my stuff about self-love today. Ladies and gentlemen, just love yourself. Let people know what you want from the beginning. And you know, it's okay to have your representative on the first couple of dates. But when you start feeling somebody, be honest with them. Honesty is the best policy. Don't drag on through people through life with expectations and facades and fake stuff and having to wear a mask all the time. Be who you are. If you be who you are, because only you know who you are inside. You and God, of course. You know who you are. And if you're true to yourself, then you can go to sleep at night not worrying about anything or what lies you got to keep up with.
Right. Like she said, self-love is the best love.
Yes.
If you don't have it, work on it, figure out how you can get it, but it only helps you make better choices in life for your life.
Exactly. So yes, this writing team that came together to write this song, I really would like have to been in this session because I could have added a couple lines too. I could have added a couple verses here and there from some experiences, but to anyone out there that is thinking of songwriting or needing, uses writing as a therapy through things in life, consider putting your stuff out there. Consider where it can take you, because you never know. And remember, songwriters are behind the scenes. So if you're an introvert, this is the type of field that you would want to look into, because you don't have to be out here. You just get to write beautiful songs.
Somebody else. So
Exactly. So that's all.
Now we're gonna get into shining light on them, Stacey.
Shine a light on them.
Oh, shine a light on them. Hey, shine a light. I'm doing the snake. Shine a light on.
Okay.
Are we shining the light on? Who we shining the light on, Stacey?
It's Asiahn.
I'm gonna say it the way she said it.
Asiahn, Lost in London. The song title is Lost in London. The singer's name is capital Asiahn, Asiahn. I hope I'm saying that right. I will look it up, and I'll put it on our page, on our Instagram page, and we'll, it'll be up.
Check it out.
I want to get lost in London, and as soon as they open London, I'm back up.
Oh, look at Stacey. I'm going to be right with her.
I'm going over here. That's one place I didn't go over there, and I want to go. So, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 11. We thank you for sticking with us through 11 episodes.
Please continue. Tell your friends, tell your grandmother, tell your grandpapa, tell your neighbors, tell whoever, but tell them to tune in to Loving the Soundscript with Stacey and myself, Denise. Tune in.
And if you have any songs or topics or anything that you would like us to discuss, you can DM us on Instagram. We are on Loving the Soundscript. You can comment on YouTube. We are at Loving the Soundscript. And we are on all podcast platforms. We have a special treat for you guys next week. Well,
tune in, please. Tune in. Let me just tell you.
Episode 12.
This one. I'm excited about 12. 12 is like, 12.
12.
You need to tune in. Because Stacey's going to be giving her top 5. And I'm giving my top 5.
Lyrical.
Yes. Can you say that again so I can hear it?
Lyrical rap artists.
Lyrical rap artists.
Lyrical. We've done our research.
Different categories, but we're saying lyrically.
We've done our research. We've talked to some gentlemen. We've gotten some male perspectives out there on this topic. And this is coming from one old head and one pretty young John.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you pretty young John.
She's gonna let me be the young John to the end of the month. So
no, you can be the pretty young John. I'll be the old head. You be the pretty young John.
Okay. So the two of us are gonna. Stacey's bringing in her husband. So her husband is gonna join us on our next episode. She's super excited about it because look at her smiling, guys. She blushing. Go ahead, do your dance. She bringing her husband in. Do your dance.
Cause me and this dude argue all day about music, like all day. It's
going in. I can just feel the tension right now. I'm like, let me bring out my boxing gloves so I can knock people out. I'm ready for this. This is what I do. I'm bringing in one of my friends. So one of my friends is going to join me and Stacey and her husband. So,
it's going to be a good time because it's just going to be, and it's all in good fun. This confirms nothing. It's just our take on who we like lyrically. And I know in episode 10 we had mentioned our 5. I have to go look at that again because I have to. I'm sticking with those 5, but I know
you can revise it. You are free to revise if you want to make some adjustments or some changes, move something, alter, modify, make some modification, move things around. You are totally allowed to do that. It just needs to be your top 5 lyrical.
Okay.
That's all.
I gotta get a cute shirt for this.
And it's not our top 5 together. It's her top 5 and my top 5. So the gentlemen that we are bringing in are going to also give us their top 5, but they're also going to tune in and provide their perspectives on her top 5 and my top 5 if they agree, disagree, and just what they think. So just tune in. We're going to break down some lyrics from our top 5 favorites. So we're going to have little verses from each of the top 5 artists that we're going to share with you next in 2 weeks. And the gentlemen that we bring on, they're going to, they're going to chime in and give their perspective and view on, if they agree or disagree. We might have some similarities. We might have some of the same interests. We might not agree at all. So,
yes. And I'm going to try to be cool. I'm going to try not to get loud, but this is like, this is one of my favorite topics.
She going to get loud, y'all. She going to get loud.
I got 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks to prepare, man. I got 2 weeks to prepare. This is going to be on and popping. And your birthday is 2 weeks away. Is it 2 weeks away?
Oh, is it? Oh, let me say, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. It is. My birthday is the 26th, guys. May 26th. So if you want to give me a birthday shout out, if you want to send me some flowers or birthday shout outs or comments and below happy birthday, I'll take it all. I'll take it all.
Yes, send her whatever. Just send her something. Send her a cookie.
I love cookies.
I'm gonna make her one chocolate covered pretzel.
What am I gonna do with one? Oh my God.
I told you not supposed to be eating sweets anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That was short-lived, guys. I did say that on so that was very short-lived. I have dibbled and dabbled in a lot of sweets. So, but I'm not even really a big sweet eater. I thought about it. I'm like, well, I eat sweets every day. Like I'm like this sweet junkie. I'm not. I'm like the little bit of sweets that I do have, it's not hurting anybody.
It's okay.
So, I still do have my sweets. I'm sorry, guys. I have had sweets. I've had Stacy chocolate cover strawberries, and I went to the store like 4 times. And
how many did you have because they were not for you?
I think Sagan only gave me about 2, maybe 1. I might have 1. So,
okay.
but I've had like 10 from the market. So. Oh my gosh. It's bad. It's really bad. Chocolate covered strawberries are my weakness. And
my mom told me to come get hers because the dinner that I bought her, it came with them, and it's like they're big, and she's like, it's like 6 left. I can't eat them.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll tear them up.
All right, guys, we can sit here and talk forever, and I know
we love you guys.
Yeah, but Deneen, thank you for coming up with this idea. Thank you for doing this podcast.
Thank you for being my partner in this, Stace. Yes. I couldn't imagine doing it with nobody else. Like I said, Stacy was.
Yes, this is cool. I enjoy it every time we do it.
It's just that me and Stacy, we have a whole history of our first concert and love together. So it's exactly.
But hey, guys, if you want to join us. Anybody that wants to join us to talk about some lyrics, just let us know. This is what we are here to do, and we're not stopping. So, like I said, it's millions of songs out there, so that means me and Deneen have millions of episodes to go.
I guess you will continue to see our faces.
Yes. So, on that note, we want to say bye-bye, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Adios. Good night.
Bye-bye.